but we are back up. But yeah, Oliver, man, I appreciate it, man. This is what the rebuild looks like. This is what the rebuild looks like, man. But I definitely appreciate the call, man.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
JL, so you back up?
Yeah.
All right.
Back.
Everybody in the chat, we back, right? Testing, 1, 2, 3. We should be back up. Just let me know. Let me know if we're good with the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's go back to the phones. Reg in the Bronx. I'm waiting for a minute. Reg, what's good, man?
What's good, fella? CP, J. Ellis. What's good? We had a nasty one tonight.
Yeah.
But listen, man, I was listening to you, CP, talking about what your starting five would be. I've been keeping 100 with you. We dealing with scraps right now.
Oh, yeah.
So we trying to put whoever in there. That we just trying to put live bodies in there.
Absolutely.
That's what it looks like to me.
Absolutely.
I don't think. I watched the game and I watched it again, and I'm still trying to get on Frank. I'm trying to really follow Frank because we spent the first round pick on him. I'm not feeling Frank for real. I don't even think we need to give him a chance at the point because he ain't trying to take the point. I know you see Dotson. You say you want to put him at the 3. I respect Dotson because Dotson trying to go get the 3, get the 2. Frank ain't trying to go get the point. I seen him up against the Linux kid in the corner 1-on-1. He passed the ball up. How could you not take the center off the bounce? Why won't you take the center off the bounce? So I wouldn't even mess with him. I'll let Lance sit on the bench too. I'd rather see Mitch run up and down looking goofy before I put Lance in there at the 4th. He could come off the bench for real.
Oh man!
I just don't believe. I just think we got a lot to work on. I think we definitely working with scraps. We know we're going for a top 3 pick.
Definitely.
But at least I see Trey Burke. At least he go.
Yeah, Frank, but I mean, Reg, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, Reg. This isn't an indictment on Trey. I just feel like we know what Trey. I think we're a bit closer to knowing what Trey's ceiling is, and yes, we are a bit. We may be closer to knowing what Frank's ceiling is. To be honest with you, you know, what I mean, I feel you. He's not. He doesn't have that killer instinct that Dotson has. You know what I mean? But I want to give him a shot, a full year development to see if he picks that up. That's all I'm saying. I know we're dealing with scraps, but that's the only way we can look at the season.
I know y'all got a lot of people.
Go ahead, Rich.
Let me just say this real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all boys go.
Yeah.
My thing is, I believe they see what Frank giving them, and that's why they trying to put Frank at the small forward spot.
No, you might be right.
I think they see that he's a better wing player than he is a point guard. Yeah. I believe he's a better wing player than he is a point guard. I think he's a better all-around player than he is with the ball in his hand. Now, if he can form like a Derek Harper type game, where he know how to use his back down game, where he know how to just, you know what I'm saying, play off the ball better, and I can see what y'all trying to do with him. Y'all trying to make him like a triangle point guard. But if his offense is not, if the coach's offensive game plan is not like that, man, let the boy play off the wing, small forward, 2 guard, come off the bench. Stop trying to force him into something that we see over 2 years. Over 2 years that he's just not. This is 2 years we got Frank. And he's like in the top 10 pick. How are you still guessing what he's supposed to be doing and we spent the top 10 pick on him? Other teams done dropped they picks already and moved on. That's why we got Vonleh and the other foreigner. They're like, man, we see who he is. We got to let him go. We still trying to figure Frank out in this 2 years in.
I don't think
that's weird to me. Though. That's real weird.
I appreciate you, Ray. Go ahead, Diaz. Go ahead.
I appreciate y'all, boys.
Go ahead, Diaz. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think 2 years is really enough time, though.
It all depends. It all depends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think 2 years is enough time.
You know?
I always said I'm gonna give him 3 because I already seen what his offensive game was before we even drafted him. I was like, okay, he's gonna take a while to develop, but I want a defensive point guard, so I'll let this kid develop and see what happens. But yeah, like I said, there's players out here who take 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever. Not to say I don't know what Frank's ceiling is gonna be, but I think we still need to give him 3.
And you know what? And if you guys haven't listened to that Knicks Film School podcast with JB and Jonathan Macri, they go in at length on this whole Frank topic. You know, it was a real good conversation. If you guys haven't checked that podcast, definitely check it out. You know, but what JB was saying, JL, was kind of like, you know, how would we grade Frank if his ceiling is a Tony Allen type? And he contributes to a winning team. You know what I'm saying? But if he still had that same skill set and he's on this team or he's on a losing team for quite some time, you're gonna see him as a bust. Right?
Yeah,
but go ahead.
You say you'll see him as a bust if he stays as is right now.
Yeah, if his ceiling was a Tony Allen type, but he never played for like a good team, I think you're gonna look at that draft pick as a bust. But if his ceiling is that a Tony Allen type, and he plays for a contending team, whether it's us or another team down the road in the future, you may look at that pick a little bit differently. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're saying this the pick looks bad because it's with us. It's pretty much what you're saying.
Well, I think the pick looks bad because we're a bad team and he's not shining. You know, especially compared to his peers. We always his whole career. As a Knick, we always going to compare him to Donovan Mitchell and Dennis Smith Jr. That's just, you know, whether it's fair or not, that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. I mean, it is what it is right now. Frank is in this weird place where he's kind of a small forward-ish, but he's also a really good passer.
Yeah.
So, and he can run the pick and roll. So I wouldn't quite call him a small forward because he still has problems scoring like off the cuts. Off of bad cuts, he's not like a finisher around the rim off of cuts, but he can still pass from that corner too. So he's not quite even a pure small forward and not quite a pure point guard. He's some kind of weird hybrid.
And listen, Reg has points. I agree with Reg. He's not taking it right now. He's not. You know, I haven't been impressed with his play. I'm encouraged in certain aspects, but he's not taking it. And
like he had a dunk. He had a. Like I said, he has flashes. Like you seen, he banged it. He read the defense on a fast break, banged it with two hands.
Yeah.
Right. Dope. You seen a couple of those flashes in games before that, but like I said, give this kid time. I'm going to be patient. I always kind of feel like you're going to see something every few games of him, and then I'm thinking he's going to put it together later.
Yeah.
That's my.
He might just be a late bloomer, man. That's all we can hope. That's all we can hope. But like I said, if he's not given the chance at that spot, then how are we ever gonna know? And like I said, I agree with Reg in that I don't think the organization sees him as a point guard right now. You know, the Mudiay acquisition, bringing up Trey, Fizdale coming in and putting him at the 3. I mean, I think those have been, you know, subtle signs that they don't really see him as the point guard for their system. But maybe Fizdale's lineup changes that.
That's a fact. And shout out to Rich Jim. He pointed out he only started 6 games last year as well. He wasn't like a full-time point guard.
Yeah, he only started 6 games last year. So, you know, that could say something. You know, like I said, to me, it's a development tank. Let me see what the kid has in the development tank. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what he could do. Let's go to JJ from Brooklyn. He wants to talk about Dotson and Tim Hardaway Jr. JJ, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, fellas? How you guys doing, man?
Chilling. How you doing, bro?
Pretty good. You actually brought up the point I wanted to talk about, Hardaway. Like, they're talking about him being a leader. He yelled at Burke and Cantor twice on 2 different plays, like, because they didn't help him on defense. Just don't get blown by. You won't need help. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Simple solution
like,
to
come
a
on, dude. Like,
problem,
you got in their face and everything. I'm like, you know, like, damn, man. Come on, dude. Stay in front of, you know, Richardson and McGruder, and you won't need help. Like, come on, man. You know, like, that's no leadership, like, yelling right in front of their face like that. You know what I'm saying, man? Like,
who's your starting 5?
Dotson's, I don't know if you read it, but I saw on Twitter that Fizz already said they're going to make a change to the starting lineup, so I'm guessing that's going to be Dotson for Thomas, I'm guessing, next game.
Nah, you can't put Dotson at the 4.
So,
Dotson at the 4?
Nah, you're not putting Dotson.
I mean,
it's not Dotson for Thomas.
No, yeah, it's a 3. I guess, yeah, it's a 3. I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got to start though. I don't think Thomas should be starting. I mean, we have guys out there who can't shoot. I don't know. And who do you think he would start for then?
Dotson? I'm thinking if you're putting Dotson in there, then you have to put Frank at the 1. There's no other unless you're starting him for Frank. That's possible. I don't know if Fizdale's thinking, JL's. If you might be starting starting Dotson for Frank, people thinking Frank might be at the 1. Maybe he comes off the bench.
That's interesting.
Maybe he comes off the bench with ISO, Vonleh, Mario in that second unit. That's a possibility.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Dotson looks amazing, man.
That actually makes sense. I can see that making pretty much sense.
Yeah.
Because
Dotson looks good, man.
What's Baker really giving you? What is Baker really giving you? Dotson
Baker's not giving me nothing. That's why I'd rather see Mudiay out there tripping and stumbling over himself instead of Baker.
I still don't even know if I want to see that.
I might see the more I see Baker and Burke, the more it makes me excited to see Mudiay back, as bad as that sounds. At least he gets others involved.
I'm telling you, bring on Mudiay.
Grass is greener.
Grass is greener, man.
Come on, can Mudiay be worse than Baker? I mean, come on, man.
That's my whole point, man. That's my whole point. And JJ, thanks for
the call, I don't know if I'm there. I don't know if I'm there, guys.
I'm there. I'm there, man. I'm there,
Who else we got?
Listen, man. JL's Reg, we're not dealing with exactly a full deck here. We're well aware of that, right?
Yep. We have Kadeem Allen, though? We have him?
Yeah, I think, he's in the G League. Kadeem Allen. Right. I think he's on the G League team, I want to say.
Call up. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, the team is not... Listen, it's not a good team. We're not under any illusions that any type of lineup change is supposed to spark anything. My whole thing is, as a development year, I want to see who are the guys that are going to play well together, who are the guys that have the potential to be future pieces. That's all. That's my whole outlook for the season. That's why I want to see lineup changes, and I want to see, and I want to evaluate guys like we do after these games. It's not to say that, this is going to help us get to the playoffs or something. Nah. We're not under any illusion like that, JLs. We just want to see some development, man.
I feel you. Periscope was with me. They're like, nah, no Mudiay, son.
Periscope finally chimed in and said no Mudiay. That's what it took to get the Periscopers up.
Thank you, QB Nice. No Mudiay.
Facts. Shout out to the chat. Saya Joe Kim is in here. LV Shore, what up, Soccer Freak? SS Television. Saya Joe Kim says, I love Frank, but he has to be seated. We got some tanksters in here talking about Zion or Cam Reddish. Have you started watching Duke yet, JLs?
No, I haven't started watching Duke. I've been seeing Zion clips since the summer though.
So he threw somebody's shit off. They played Virginia Union last night, so but that's like Harlem Globetrotters shit. But
how's the Cam Reddish? I'm keep hearing about this Cam Reddish.
I haven't been watching. Sadly, I've still been clinging to a football season that has no hope either. So I think I'm about to shift. I think I'm about to get into this college b-ball a little bit early. Start studying, taking some notes. Because usually I jump in like March Madness time. That's when I usually jump in. Conference tournaments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I start cramming. I start doing mad research, like a mad scientist for like that month.
Yeah, right. Then we start cramming for the draft. So I'm gonna start getting into it early, see what Duke is looking like, and start taking a look because, man, 1-5 right now. And good news for that new starting lineup. The new starting lineup will be debuted at home against the world champion Golden State Warriors.
All right. That is going to be the worst. No one does this starting lineup off that game, please.
We got the world champs coming in on Friday, JLs. Good luck, man.
This is a recruitment for KD, man.
Yeah, we might as well. We'll see what Canada does to recruit KD, man.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Rich from the BX might be the last call of the night. Rich, what's good, man?
What's good, fellas?
What's your starting lineup?
Yo,
Rich?
I gotta say, man, this is one thing that some of us New York fans are bad of, man. Frank ain't really getting no chance to run that point. And I don't agree with Reg from the Bronx saying that, maybe they already seen that Frank is not that person. It's not that. First of all, first he's trying to run a positionless game. He's not labeling Frank as a point guard or a shooting guard or the three. That's not why he's trying to run. So then he's not even giving Frank a chance to play the point guard, first of all. This kid only played 6 games last year, starting point guard. We can't abandon on him. He's a top 10 draft pick. We can't just abandon the kid just like that without really seeing what the kid is going to be capable of. He hasn't really even played. It takes time to develop these players sometimes. Yeah. Not everybody could be a Donovan Mitchell that's going to score outrageously from the gate. Frank is a pass-first point guard. That's what we recruited him as. So just because he doesn't score major points every game, he's still facilitating the offense. And that's what a part of the job of a point guard.
Yeah, not wrong there.
No, yeah. I completely agree with that. No rebuttals from me here, buddy.
No rebuttals from me on that, Rich.
Pretty much what I was just saying last time. It's like, you give the shot, it's not 2 years and done. It's like people take more than 2 years to develop.
We get spoiled, man. We get spoiled.
Not only that, we
especially
all
Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell came in and he was bashing on everybody. He was jaying
but that's
everybody.
not everybody, though. That's not everybody in the league.
That's right. That's not everybody. Yeah. We all, as Knicks fans, knew that this was going to be a year that we was just going to develop. But now we're getting impatient because this is really the first loss that we looked at like trash, because in every other loss, we saw potential there.
Yeah.
So because we lost this one game like this, now everybody's like, oh, man. But we all knew this was going to be a year like this. We're not playing for nothing but a lottery pick in reality.
Yeah, you're right, man. And appreciate the call, Rich. See you back in the chat.
All right, CP.
But you know what, JLs? Listen, man. Being a Knicks fan is like, you know what? Nah, I don't even want to make that announcement. I was about to make a harsh analogy, but then I realized I'm married and my wife is in there. So we gotta switch it up. But you know what? Listen, man. It's a patience thing, right? Like, Knicks fans is always like, this is a rebuild. This is what a rebuild looks like. But you can't handle a losing, man. You got to be in it to win it. My man, Soccer Freak in the chat.
This is what y'all wanted.
This is what we wanted. Soccer Freak in the chat. He's ready to bail. We only 6 games in, bro.
5 games in.
We only 6 games in. We still got 76 more to go.
This is our first bad loss. Maybe. I mean.
Yeah, Black Caesar was good. This was a bad one.
Before the second one.
Yeah, before Friday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least this gives us some cushion.
Then we play the Nets on Monday, right?
Right. You know what I mean? Then James and Flatbush should call back after we wash him. Yeah, my man Soccer Freak is ready to bail, man. People in the chat, man, talk this guy off a ledge, please, man. He's ready to bail. We got 72 more post-game lives to go, man. 76. We need you here, man. We need you here, man. But listen, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But hopefully there's a unicorn on the way. Let's go to my man Juan from Long Island thinks they should start Frank. Juan, what's good, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I thought actually this game was very positive. I saw a little bright spots, and actually we're one loss closer to a higher draft pick. So let's say we're not going into the playoffs.
Juan is driving the tank,
and that's good.
The tank straight back to Brooklyn.
Knicks tank.
Because if we bring Porzingis back too early, that could be another Derrick Rose 2.0. So I think he should just rest, and we should just tank right now. Because I don't think we have enough. We just need to develop the young guys. And yes, I think Frank should start because of his defense. A shooting guard, though.
So who's your starting 5? Give us your starting 5.
Trey Burke, Ntilikina, small forward. That I'm still undecided. Center, Enes Kanter, and power forward. Those 2, I'm actually not sure. I only have the 3 locked in. But, yeah, I guess those are the ones I have locked in. The rest, I will alternate because I want to see, who develops and everything.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Also, Luke Cornet needs a little more minutes because I saw that he's built now. He's not skinny anymore. I want more minutes for him too.
Might as well, man.
Nice.
Man, appreciate the call, man. You putting ISO Luke out there, J. Ellis?
I'm not a Luke fan, man.
You're not a Luke fan?
Nah, I'm not.
ISO Luke. Does ISO Luke move the needle for you?
He doesn't move the needle for me, man. Like KP light. Like once KP comes back for real, is there gonna be even a need for Luke?
Shit, ISO might take his spot right now. If we can't get Courtney Lee out of here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm Courtney. Shout out to the people who think Courtney Lee's actually injured.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with Courtney Lee, man. I'm concerned.
You concerned? He's not injured, man.
Yeah, I'm concerned. They said something like it moved to his chest. Like, I don't know what he got, pneumonia or something, man.
To his chest. Ain't nothing moved to him.
He got the trade flu or something.
Yes, trade-itis. That's what he has.
Courtney Lee got the trade flu, man.
He's just trade-itis. That's what he has.
It's crazy, man. Crazy. Shout out to the chat. Let's see who's in the chat, man. Yo, give us a thumbs up if you like this stream, man. If you're a fan of the show, give us a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe to the channel as well. Share this video with your fellow Knicks fans. Do all of that, man, to support us. Black Season here above the rim says he's Trey, Timmy, Frank, Knox, and Canner. So the only move he's making is waiting till the Rook comes back. And, okay. Who else in there? Alfredo Hernandez. What up, Alfredo? Justin Allen. What's good? Who's Mark in here? Yeah, what up? Who's Mark?
Rich. Yeah, Rich wants Frank, Timmy, Dot, Mario, Cantor.
Okay. Jack Rhodes says bad losses are losses where I don't see players getting better. Another good loss here.
Okay, Periscope is like we're going to beat the brakes off of Golden State.
Oh, man.
They
somebody in Periscope drinking. Yeah. Alex says Lee's injured. He's going to see a specialist. Yeah, I think Lee's legit injured. I think Lee's legit injured. Let's go to the lines. Justin Allen. Let's get Justin Allen on. You want to talk about the lineups in tonight's loss? Justin, you live, man. What's going on?
Yo, CPJ Ellis, what's goody, fellas?
What's good, my dude? How you feeling, man?
Can't call it, man. First off, I want to talk about tonight's game, man. I really wasn't going to be big on the Knicks as far as what I was going to see record-wise, but tonight was terrible, man, with a capital T, bro. Like, that's all I can really say about what I seen out there tonight, man.
Yeah, pretty much. We had nothing.
There's no way statistic-wise that if the team with the less turnovers gets blown out, man. Like, Miami had 12, we had about 9, and there's no way they beat us by 40. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense.
Yeah, you know what, though? I mean, they started bombing away three-pointers, man, in that third quarter. 45-point third quarter. That's it.
See you
later.
That's the ball.
Yeah, man.
We can't come near that. We can't come near that in terms of scoring. Yeah. So that was it.
Yeah, those easy buckets we missed kind of did us in. Man, we missed too many shots. We got to make shots. It's a shot making.
They must have hit about 5 3-pointers, JL, as soon as
it was crazy. The Congo line.
Yeah, it was crazy. So.
It's funny, man, because y'all Knicks fans like me, man. Like the biggest change I was looking to see was how we was going to guard the three. It's the same thing like last year, man. Like that's our killer right there. That's our kryptonite, the 3-point line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was rough, man. That was definitely rough. But hey.
But I got a proposition for the starting 5.
Okay, what's your 5?
My 5, man, I'm with you, CP. I agree with Frank. Frank is 6'7". I kind of look at him in the sense like as a Draymond kind of player because he's versatile. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Frank is a very versatile people. They sleep on his versatility. And I believe in actually starting Dot at the 2 because of his size. He's a great lockdown 2-way defender. Go ahead and, this is Timmy's year. He's our best player right now. Make him guard the best player. Start him at the 3. You got to have somebody at the 4 who can be guarded. I got Mario at the 4, and I got Cannon, man. That's my 5.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the call, Justin. Appreciate it, man. Definitely call back.
That's a big fact, man.
Oh, man. Fuck, I cut him off too early. My bad, bro. Justin trying to start the all Matador D team out there, JLs.
Nah,
except for the front court. The front court.
Yeah.
That's an all Matador T first team. Your first team Matador D. You put Mario and Cannon out there, forget about it. You might as well keep him on the offensive end of the floor at all times. And just cherry pick.
You have Mario and Canton.
Just leave Mario on the 3-point line. Be like, yo, wait here. We're gonna inbound the ball to you.
I'm so phony. I suggested that Mario Canton thing. That was my desperation lineup. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I ain't that desperate, man. Appreciate Mario, but he's got to come off the bench till he get his brain screwed on tight, man. Do we even do player ratings tonight, JLs? I feel like we need to skip player ratings tonight.
What? Dotson gets a 10.
Dotson gets a 10. That's it.
Everybody else gets a 0.
For player ratings, Dotson is the only one worth rating, folks, because everything else was abysmal. No player ratings tonight, man.
Nah. That's retired.
Facts. Let's see what's going on in the chat. OB1500, what's going on? Rashawn Williams, he said Frank time is now. Need the opportunity. No more one and done. That's what I think, man. I don't see, like, what do we have to lose right now? Let's see what happens on Friday. Kareem Maloney in here. What's good, Kareem? Just now, and thanks for tuning in. You guys hit us with that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for sure.
Please.
Definitely. He says Courtney Lee is I don't get embarrassed. Soccer freak. SS Television in here. Black Caesar. Delano, what's good, Delano? Delano says Luke Cornett needs to go to the G League.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue that, man. Let's go. We got another call on the line while we wait for that caller. Did you guys see the JLs? Did you see the city jerseys?
Yeah, I did see the city jerseys.
What are they? The shitty jerseys? Or are they the city jerseys? You be the judge, man. You be the judge.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head, man. It's not the most creative. Kind of like I've seen that one before.
Yeah, it looked like the one they had in white with the checkers. The 1950s jersey.
Yeah, they ain't put no real spin on it. It was like, okay.
Yeah, it was lackluster, man. This is like I thought they were gonna. I was waiting for this, and this is what they came with. I don't know. What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about these city jerseys?
That's not a cop for you. Nah. I know you're not a jersey guy.
Nah,
but you wouldn't break your rule for that. You wouldn't break your rule.
Nah. I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for this by any means. Hell no. What do you guys in the chat think about the city jersey, the city edition jerseys? Is it a cop or a drop? Leave a comment in the chat, man. Let me know what you think. That's the front side. We got the back side. Porzingis. This looks like a retread, man. I guarantee you all 30 teams in the NBA, whatever, 28 teams, 30 teams, is going to have some better looking jerseys in this. And then here are the dates. Here are the dates that they're going to be rocking these jerseys. So the first game is going to be November 11th.
Hey, my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jay Ellis, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday.
I just think he's fugazi all around.
November 11th is the first debut. Jay Ellis' birthday, man. Alfredo says it's a cop. I don't know. I'm going to have to disagree there, man. I'm not a fan of these. But you know what? You know what, though? Traditionally, the Knicks aren't one to really go crazy when it comes to jerseys like that. They like the Yankees and like the Giants. They don't really get too crazy. They kind of keep it traditional.
Yeah. How'd you feel how'd you like the jerseys from last year, though? The city jerseys from last year?
I thought, I respect that they were saluting the firefighters and stuff. I thought that was cool. You know, it did represent the city a little bit. But I still thought it could have been a little bit better. But it's like, but if you're gonna go firefighters, then I mean that's the only way you could really pay tribute is having the medallion.
You know what too? It grew on me. Like, you know what? I saw the little drawing shit on the video game. I wasn't feeling it, but when I saw it actually, I was like, oh, okay, I actually kind of feel it. Yeah. And actually, like the hat is kind of fire.
The hat is fire. The hat is fire. Yeah, the hat is definitely fire. Yeah, I think that jersey grew on me. I think that jersey grew on me for real. For sure, man. Yeah. Let's go. What'd you say?
I was a shout out my guy, Rich Jim.
November 3rd. Rich Jim, shout out Rich Jim. Let's go to my guy, Terry, the real Terrence Ross from the Terry and Trey Show is on the line. Terry, what's good, my dude? How you doing, man?
Yo, What's up, guys? I broke the city jersey news at like 3 a.m., so I was listening to the conversation just now.
There you go. There you go. Shout out to Terry for breaking it down for us, man.
He broke it? That's what's up.
Shout out I didn't even know that. Shout out to Terry, man.
I won't take full responsibility. I was scouring the net, but I found it at like 2:48 last night, and I tweeted it out. I don't love it. I mean, I feel like you guys were saying, I don't like the checkered thing again. I want to bring back, I think it's the late 70s, 80s jersey. The one with the number above the Knicks. Like the Knicks is written out and the numbers above it. Dark blue. That's the one I really want them to bring back.
The one, I think I know what you're talking about. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, it's like, the font's kind of freaky. The font almost looks like a Halloween font.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And it has an NY on the, and it has a New York. Like it has a number above the New York, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I got you.
Late 70s.
Yeah, I got you.
About the game tonight. I was going to say quick about the game tonight. It's one thing I'll say is we've watched the Knicks lose for a long time. What I love about this is when it's the fourth quarter, if we're blown out, and this is the first time we've really been blown out since Fizdale's been coached. Even in preseason, we always found a way to kind of claw back. The fact that I could watch Frank, Zoe, Mitch, Dotson, and Vonleh, who are just out there playing, at least makes it a much more interesting experience for the fans because these are the guys who are going to be with us long term. I'm interested in watching Frank run the point in the fourth quarter, even if we're down by 20. I'm trying to see Frank take that next step, right? I think Dotson definitely showed tonight that he's definitely a serious part of the rotation, even maybe a threat to start, given how Frank has kind of struggled playing the three in that starting lineup. But this is a development year, you know. We got to take the long view. We're missing our best player. Every game we're going into, every team probably has definitely a player better than anyone on our team, and possibly two every single game we play. So the fact that, you know, if things don't work out, we get to watch, you know, these young guys go. I mean, I just wish Knox was fine because I would have loved to see Knox get these minutes with Frank and Alonzo and Mitch. It's a silver lining to these games where things just aren't working out.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. You're not wrong on that. You know, like I said, if we're gonna go down, we might as well go down with the players who, you know, we want to see playing out there. So, with that said, who's your five? Who's your five, Terry?
All right, I'm going with Frank, Timmy, Dotson, Lance, and Ennis. That's the five I'm going with. Now, Frank and Trey Burke, to me, are kind of interchangeable, but they shouldn't play together. And I think the reason I'm interested in putting Trey Burke on the bench is that when he focuses on scoring only and he's not trying to run a team, I think he's just more dangerous. But that second unit with Frank, you know, even a little bit today before Baker came in, and then that Bucks game, we even saw it. Remember that preseason game, the first one, I think, against the Wizards, when like him and Knox came on and they ran like a quick 7-0 run to start the third quarter. There's something in that where the ball's moving, there's motion offense, there's cuts, there's screens, with, you know, Hezonja and Vonleh out there, and they play defense and they're active. There's something with that unit. This starting five is just not packing it. It's clear now. And what I like about Fizz is that Fizz is committed to trying new things. And he's spoken about this from the beginning. You know, we were shocked when Frank started at the three, because Frank definitely, I think, the way he played in preseason, he definitely deserved to start, especially over Knox, who was struggling. But now, 5 games in, he's going to take it back, look at it again. So to me, like, it's going to be a journey this season, up and down. But at least you have a coach that I trust to reward not just reward the guys for playing well, but to keep an eye on the future as well. You know, the fact that he still had Frank out there playing a full, almost 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. He might have played the whole quarter. I love that, because I'm like, I don't think that would have happened last year. It might have been, it's a blowout, don't play Frank. There's no Frank needs these reps. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see if he ends up throwing him in the lineup, man. We gotta get you on the show, man. We'll get you set up, man, and maybe even Friday if you want to jump on. I don't know what you're doing Friday. If you want to jump on the Thursday.
Yeah, I got tickets to the Warriors game. I'm low-key trying to sell it.
Good
I've also
luck.
never seen Golden State,
No, actually, you know what? You know what though? You might get some Golden State fans that might want him.
Here's what I'm thinking, right? I can make maybe a couple hundred on it. I think that maybe the hype builds up tomorrow, but I could also go and scream at KD to come. So come over here to play for New York, so we could see. We could see what happens. But let's do a game next week for sure.
All right.
Let's do next week.
Yeah. Let me know. When you get to go, and we'll get you set up.
Yeah.
All right, my dude. Appreciate the call.
All right, guys.
It's my guy Terry from the Terry and Trey Show. Definitely check him out. Yeah, man. Let's see what happens tomorrow, JLs, or Friday when this thing gets announced. But tonight was a rough one, but we heard from a lot of people, a lot of varying opinions. You know, there's still Team Trey and there's still Team Frank going heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still going. It's a war.
It's a war.
It's like, man, it's heavy out here.
It's heavy, man.
Frank versus Trey thing is crazy.
Yeah, man. So yeah, let's. I think it's probably a good time to wrap it up for the night. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Leave us a thumbs up. I think the stream ended up getting split out into 2 parts. So if you were watching part 1, please leave a thumbs up on that one. If you're watching part 2 right now, please leave a thumbs up. If you're watching the replay, I'm gonna put a link to part 1 at the top right-hand corner, so you could get to it. You might be watching the second part. Had some technical difficulties, so I think the stream ended up cutting out into 2 parts. But we will get that fixed like anything else. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat one more time. Ace Bears above the rim. Who you got, JLs?
Yeah, Rich Jim is still in here with me. Heavy. Periscope is Dre No Limit in here.
All right. Jason Butler. Shout out Jason Butler. Alfredo. Appreciate it. All right, JL, so I'm going to throw it on to you.
All right.
And, yep.
Yo, podcast just dropped this morning. Check that out. It's on YouTube. So all I gotta do is search what uploaded right before this. Check out the podcast. Talking all about last week's new shenanigans. Also, check out the merch and my SoundCloud. All descriptions are in the bio. Or in all links are in the description. I'm sorry, below on my YouTube channel. Merch is hold on.
You got merch?
Still got my fizz bag here.
All right,
I'm trying to get my Frank joint going for November.
I think they're calling for some Dotson merch, man.
Some Dotson merch. I'm glad, I gotta make, when I get some free time, I'll make another round of merch. I don't know when that's happening though, because it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. No, all good, man. All good.
Oh yeah, and I also got the Knocks.
All right.
Throws it down. Back. Punch it in. That is all. Go ahead.
Man. Appreciate you, JLs. And hey, man, tough loss. Might have some lineup changes on the way. Let's see what it is, man. If you guys are watching, leave, and you missed the chat, leave a comment in the comment section of the video. Give me your starting 5. Who do you want to see out there? Do you want to keep it the same? Do you want to switch it up? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm also going to leave a link to the first half of the stream because this stream got cut into 2 parts. So definitely thanks to everybody for tuning in. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, KnicksFanTV. I'm always on. I'm always talking Knicks. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. Alex Collins, always appreciate you. KnicksFanTV Dave on the phones. Shout out KnicksFanTV Dave, man, for helping us out. Above the rim, Rich Jim. Shout out everybody that called. JJ Juan, Daniel. All you guys, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, Friday night Knicks. Hopefully you don't lose by 40 against the Warriors. Hopefully we got some better news. Maybe we pull up an upset. Who knows, man? Who knows, Jay Ellis? You know what I'm saying?
It can happen.
Yeah, man.
Frank can shut down Curry and then go off for 40 himself.
Hey, you never know, man. But yeah, salute to Knicks Nation, and we'll see you guys Friday night, man. Peace.